This morning I was taking down my Christmas lights. I was up on this 30-foot ladder up yonder, and dadgummit, I fell off the thing. I landed flat on my dad blind back. I guess it's just lucky I was on the first rung. And after that, I went down yonder to McDonald's, grabbed me a sandwich, and I went in there, took care of first things first, went into the restroom, and as I was coming out, saw that sign. You probably saw it too. It said, employees must wash hands. And I got to thinking. So, well, I must have waited in there 25 minutes, and ain't no employee ever come in to wash my dad blame hand. I was upset. And after that, I went on out into the dining area, and I ate one of them kids' Happy Meals. Yeah, well, his mama was pretty upset about that. She didn't take it well at all. No, sir. No, sirree, Bob Johnson, I'll tell you not. Well, I did hurt my back, though. Later in the morning there, I was playing piggyback with my 6-year-old nephew, and I hurt my back 'cause I fell off. You got to think about that one. I tell you, you know what, Miss Nana, it is just rough growing old. You know that? I guess you do know that. I know that. I thought getting old would take longer than this. Well, when I think about it, I remember my grandpa. Now, I went out there one day when I was just a little shaver, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 years old, I guess, and I asked Grandpa, I said, how old are you, Grandpa? And he said, well, son, when I was your age, the Dead Sea was still just getting sick. Yeah, he was full of wisdom, too. I'll tell you, I had a lot of good things to say. Oh, after supper, we was one evening when I was an adult and I had my own young'un. We was sitting out on the back porch of Grandpa's house. Grandma done cooked up a larping meal, and we was sitting out there just jawing and sipping iced tea, you know. And then my son, it was Grandpa, my daddy, me, and then my son, he come out yonder. He went right on up to Grandpa, and he said, Grandpa, can you make any animal noises? Well, Grandpa said, well, sure I can, boy. He said, can you do a frog? Grandpa said, yes, sir. Read it, read it. Soon as Grandpa done that, that boy started a hopping up and down, hollering, we going to Disneyland, we going to Disneyland. I said, hold on there, son. What are you talking about, this going to Disneyland business? He said, well, Grandma said when Grandpa croaks, we're going to Disneyland. Yeah, that's just some of the things. I remember probably Grandpa going to the doctor, and the doctor giving him the long face, you know, and he said, well, Eustace, he said, I got some bad news for you. You only got 6 months to live. Oh, Grandpa took it hard. He did. And he said, well, sir, I sure want to apologize to you, Doc, because that ain't enough time for me to get enough money to pay you. So the doctor gave him 6 more months. Well, you know, a couple of weeks before he passed away, though, Grandma took lard, and she put it all up and down his back. And after that, he went downhill fast. Something fierce. Well, there ain't much you can do about getting old. I talked to my wife about it, and I decided that I told her. I said, honey, I think I want to be cremated. She said, all right. She set me an appointment for Thursday. I'm